Every year, the Women's Philanthropy Institute, part of Indiana University's Lilly Family School of Philanthropy, releases Women Give, a report exploring gender differences in charitable giving. This year, the study centers around racial justice, gender, and generosity. Women have always played a role in racial justice movements, sometimes front and center, but many times out of the spotlight. Fast forward to 2022. Women and communities of color have more income, influence, and tools available to affect change. When the murders of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and others sparked a series of Black Lives Matter protests in 2020, we saw communities rally their support. Women Give 2022 provides insight into how philanthropy advances these racial justice movements. Our report found that 4 in 10 U.S. households supported or were actively involved in racial justice protests in 2020. In fact, 1 in 7 U.S. households gave money to support racial justice causes and organizations in 2020. Single women, Black households, and LGBTQ+ households demonstrated greater levels of support for these causes, reflecting prior WPI research that shows single women give more than their male counterparts. We also asked households what types of organizations they thought belonged in the category of racial justice, and we found that households vary widely in their definitions of these organizations. Women Give 2022 offers new insights for donors, fundraisers, and nonprofit leaders. The report also shows us that there is room to grow giving to racial justice. 42% of households support the movement broadly, but only 14% give money to these causes. How can philanthropy encourage action to bring us closer to a more equitable world? To learn more about this research, please visit philanthropy.iupui.edu/womengive2022.